It's Tru Talks. Because Tru talks. You feel me? All right, so we're going to dive straight right into the video. So right now we're going to be talking about what's going on. What's going on? There's a lot of hoopla, a lot of noise going on in NBA's media. So the first thing we're going to talk about LeBron and Kevin Durant. So Durant basically voicing his opinion, saying that stars don't feel like they need to go, don't want to necessarily play with LeBron, not because of LeBron, but because of the media that is under the toxic situations that's attached with LeBron. One, on basketball, Korver. Look at the Korvers, look at the Calebs, look at the Chris Boshes, right? Look how they look when they play with LeBron. It's like, it's always their fault. They get their game suppressed because he's so ball dominant. Then you have, on the other hand, the media actually just creates all these narratives, and, you know, the media basically loves off LeBron, praises LeBron, fanboys, right? Exactly what he's saying. And he's like, who's trying to go through that? This toxic, right? Most star wants to do that. That's what he's basically saying. So we're going to look at this clip real quick and see what's going on there.
If it's toxic, that's why. It's not because of the media. The media, first of all, LeBron hasn't won an MVP award in 5 years, even though we all agree he's the best player in the world, right?
Great point.
Right. Media votes. Media votes for that, and they haven't voted LeBron James.
That's a great point. If the media fawned over LeBron, in fact,
he would be having all these MVP awards.
He's sometimes now he's down to third and fourth in the voting.
Yep. Look, he's been praised for opening up a school for at-risk youth in Akron, for putting his childhood friends in positions to become business moguls, for getting his Miami Heat teammates to wear the hoodies in honor of Trayvon Martin, for doing shut up and dribble documentaries and all that stuff. That's what he gets praised for. This stuff, Durant called it BS and fluff. The off-the-court praise of LeBron, the non-basketball stuff, is not fluff. It's like real, legitimate, great things that LeBron's doing. And I think
so you think it was KD taking a shot at LeBron?
Yeah, I mean, how else could – I'm shocked. When's the last time you heard another player talk like that and that extensive about another player? That a superstar player, you might get it off the record, but to go on the record, and I give him credit. He said his words, said what he wanted to say with his chest out. I give him that. But I think a lot of it came from jealousy because KD feels like the media doesn't give him a fair shake.
So let me address this, because this is the way media, people don't understand that media actually controls situations. They impact situations because at the end of the day, we're human. Players watch these things, executives, GMs, coaches, they watch these things, you know, because at the end of the day, everybody has a love for the sport. So because as a love and a fan of the sport, you always are going to be seeing what's going on. Not only that, research, you know, when you're actually, that's your job to coach the team or to play. You want to see what people think about you, what's going on. You always want to know what your peers feel about you and what the rest of the world feels about you when you're in a public eye, right? Regardless. So for him to actually say that KD's tripping, that the media is not the reason why doesn't really have love for LeBron, or like the media doesn't create this, the media is not because of the media that LeBron gets all this praise. That's actually blasphemous. That's I can't even believe this. Like, this is literally what people are thinking, and this is what I'm talking about, man. Like, you got to look at it. The media praises, first of all, anything LeBron says is posted, post. Media create this narrative. Oh, he's better than Jordan. Oh, he's the GOAT. It's not. You look at all the TNT and the players and actual players. They say, no, he's not the GOAT. Every man saying, no, he's not the GOAT. But the media is actually saying this. So one, these guys that are part of the media, they feel threatened and they want to defend the media because they are the media. So obviously they're not going to co-sign what KD is saying. But the player's perspective, people who actually love ball and know basketball and have the IQ, they know that LeBron's media creates all of this stuff, not even about the numbers, not even about all these actual basketball details and what's going on within the game and within the fine lines. It's all, whether it's off the court, whether it's on the court, it's always LeBron is never to blame. LeBron is never this. When he's the one common denominator with all these situations, he's for never to blame. He's never this. He's never that. So that's what KD is basically talking about. He's talking about the fact that LeBron will always get praised no matter what. No matter what. When he loses, he's praised. When he wins, he's praised. You get what I'm saying? The fact that they're even talking like this is proving KD's point, because KD is basically saying, you guys will never point the finger at LeBron. Not saying LeBron doesn't deserve praise, not saying LeBron isn't elite, etc., etc., but you never point the finger and say he did this, he's responsible for this, no, he sus this. There's never any true negativity towards him, and if there is, there's a lot of people defending that. When it comes to KD, there's straight true negativity towards KD. Burner account this, burner account that, etc., etc. There's bare stuff LeBron does that is negative, but they push it to the side. You know what I'm saying? They push it to the side, or no, but you got to understand LeBron's perspective. He does this and this and this. LeBron gets a coach fired. You got to understand LeBron. He's always tired. He has no help. He gets an all-star. You got to understand LeBron's perspective. There's always a blame and a reason for LeBron, but there's never applied the same type of excuses and reasoning and context is never applied to other people, but is always applied to LeBron. That's what basically KD is saying. And when you're in that, you get frustrated because you're actually side by side with a team. And you're like, I put in work. Like, they actually sit there and say media is actually not the reason why LeBron gets praise. Is actually that's crazy, man. Well, because media didn't give him MVP and this MVP, but media gave KD MVP. That shit don't mean nothing. Okay, do you think what? Just because you gave me MVP don't mean nothing. At the end of the day, if I'm a leader at what I do, you can't be biased. You can't be biased when it's so far disparity. You can't, or else you're going to sus yourself. That's basically, so media has to make the right choice. There's so many people involved in the media's decisions. You get what I'm saying? They have to make the right choice. They can't blatantly disrespect like 3 other people that should get MVP and give it to LeBron. Does that make any sense? No, you gotta understand, media is controlled. Media assesses them own self in a sense. Media creates the narrative. Oh, Westbrook triple-double, oh my God, first triple history. So they can't go ahead and give LeBron an MVP. Does that mean that they didn't praise LeBron? Like, what kind of nonsense what kind of no IQ is that? What kind of no IQ is that? Don't make no sense. That literally does not make no sense. They can't give LeBron everything because he actually doesn't deserve everything. You know what I'm saying? And because he's not getting those awards, they have to now praise him and say he should win MVP. You can see the talks. They say these things that go around the media circle that now boost LeBron. And that's what KD is saying is BS. If you're saying, if I'm the finals MVP, you know what I'm saying? If I'm the finals MVP, I win the ring. Why am I not the best player in the league? Oh, that's exactly what he's saying. I thought LeBron was the best player in the league, but when it was Kobe, when it was all those other guys, LeBron was the best player in the league because LeBron plays defense, LeBron passes, LeBron does everything. So now KD is now doing everything and scoring at elite level, but LeBron's still the best player in the league when he doesn't play defense, but he's resting his body. he's conserving himself for the playoffs. So that's what he's saying. That's basically what KD is saying. Like, when the media creates all of these reasons for LeBron at all times, when do they ever say, you know what? He is not that. Just be real. But they can't. It's media that creates all of this because media and LeBron is what they kind of work together because they have to, at the end of the day, sell the league. Sell the league. The league has to get this type of money. And anything with LeBron involved is always going to have the most hoopla, the most attractive story, the most attractive headline or talked about anything. That's what it's going to be with LeBron involved. We can see KD is frustrated. KD's like, why would I go? If I'm already not known as the best player of the league and I've been winning and I've been getting finals MVP, why would I go play with the man and then win with him and be known as the best player of the league? Does that make any sense? If I'm already without him, not known as the best player of the league, what more can I do? Only thing left for him to do is be on a non-stacked team. So why would he go join LeBron on a stacked team, be beside the man, go to work when they know they're still going to say LeBron's the best player? That makes, like, I don't know where people are getting this IQ that he's going to go join Lakers. I don't know. But that's what KD's basically saying. Like, I'm not trying to be no K. You think I'm K-Love? You think I'm Chris Bosh? The same thing Kyrie said. You think I'm one of those? I'm out. You know what I mean? So real men are seeing these things. Players always, they rate LeBron to a certain extent. It's the media that pushes it over and oohs and ahs and drips it all over everybody. And we can't get enough of this, man. And that's what he's talking about. You go ask a Kobe fan. Oh, yeah, Kobe says this. You go as a Harden fan. Harden, he sus this. Fans know that they'll be real and say he sus. What's wrong with this guy? He needs to get better at this. Melo needs to play defense. He needs to do this. He needs to do that. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to LeBron, there's nothing he does wrong. Ever. There's always a reason. No, but this, no, but this, but no, but that, but no, but that. And that's what he's attributing to. That's what he's talking about. You got to be real, man. You got to be real. This off the court stuff that's the fact that he brought, that's irrelevant. That has nothing to do with what KD is saying. KD's not saying that he doesn't deserve off the court stuff or off the court, or like there's off the court awards for a reason. It's not about that. Even if he never did any I Promise School and all of these things, LeBron's still position where he is would have never changed, because majority of what we talk about isn't the I Promise School, isn't that. He's acting like the off the court stuff is literally majority of what we talk about. No, we're saying he's the GOAT. We're not even saying about because of Trayvon Martin and all this other stuff that we're saying. We're not saying because of that. They're actually literally talking about basketball versus basketball. He's the GOAT. Look at his stats. Look at this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this. Look at that. Ignoring the losses. Ignoring all of these things that they tell you as a player growing up. You need to win rings. These are written rules, unwritten rules. You grow up as inspiring to be you, inspired to get the game winning shot. LeBron for a while was never clutch. You inspire to win rings and get the dub. LeBron for a while, still till this day, has 6 losses. So all the things that they tell you to be, LeBron isn't. And yet he gets praised. That's what he's talking about. That's literally what KD is talking about, man. Like, I don't understand why every time someone talks, exactly proving his point. Anytime someone talks about LeBron, they just want to defend. Exactly what he's saying. It literally don't make no sense how they take this out of proportion. Literally don't just sit back, listen to what the man is saying, and understand the truth in what he's saying. It's all facts. But no, they want to find a way to deviate from that because it's going to make LeBron look bad, and you can't. He's in LA, etc., etc. You already know, man. Anyways, it's your boy. Share, like, and subscribe. It's Tru Talks. Because Tru Talks, you feel me? And I'm out.